Hello, everyone. It is Maggie and I coming at you from Wisconsin. It is kind of warmish today, so wanted to make a quick video. And video a lot of parents ask about or pose in a group or when it comes to estrangement is, what do I do with my kids' stuff when they're gone? When they either move out naturally or they estrange and they leave behind a bedroom full of stuff, a basement full of stuff, things that they want or things that they plan on collecting. Number one, what I noticed, just a personal situation. This kid was a teenager and he kept saying, yeah, he obviously lived with his parents, lived with my friend, and he kept saying, this is my house. And I said, no, this is your mom's house. This is your home, a home your mom has made for you. But this is not your house. The person that owns the house is the person paying for it or on the title deed, etc. So I think a lot of times the wires are crossed when our children grow up and they believe that's their home and they can just leave stuff behind or anything along those lines. First and foremost, your house is your home. If you pay for it, it's yours, whether it's an apartment, a condo, a house, wherever you live, that's your residence. Number two, your children live with you, but it's not their house, that's their home. You've created a home for them. So we should never allow our children to think that we are a storage facility or that they can just leave stuff behind or keep a bedroom or keep their stuff in the basement or in the garage. When your children move out and they establish a new residence and they have their own home, they must come and collect their things. A lot of parents feel guilty because they keep their bedroom as a shrine to their children or they leave their things in the basement. First, if your children have left and you've gotten over the shock of estrangement, it's time to say, it's time to come and get your things. But most important, you have to find out what the law is in your area regarding abandoned property. I think in my area, it's 30 days. If you're gone, it's considered abandoned. The remaining resident can do what they want with it. What can you do with your estranged child's things? Number one, first and foremost, there are a lot of veterans organizations out there that move veterans, homeless veterans into tiny homes, etc. They need things. And even if you have family heirlooms, what if you have a set of china that is not valuable per se, but it's just heartfelt? You can start gifting these things to homeless veterans. One thing I decided to do was to call nursing homes and say, if you have bingo and you're looking for prizes, I have a ton of stuff. So I've been taking boxes of stuff to different nursing for for bingo games. I have a lot of vintage and collectibles and things that are not of utmost value, but they're valuable to someone that's gonna need them or bring a smile to someone's face. You can look on your local Facebook marketplace. There's people that have taken foster children or a teenager or someone that's out of high school going into college that needs things for their dorm room. You can donate to them as well. You can go to donate to a mom and pop thrift store or St. Vincent de Paul, any one of those organizations. Let's say your estranged child finally contacts you and says, I want to pick up my stuff, or I'm coming over or coming in the house to pick up my stuff. Number one, the answer is no, because it's not your house. You left. And number two, I will box your things up and I'll have them sitting out on the front porch Saturday at 8 a.m. You have 24 hours to collect your items. And after that, it will go to donation. That's it. I know parents that actually will rent out a storage unit for their estranged child for 6 months, a year. If they want to rent out a storage unit, have at it. They can rent out their own storage unit. And better yet, if they have their own place, they can move their stuff into their own place. So it's time we take our space back. If your child has taken up residence in your house and left their things are not people. They don't belong in your house anymore because that's not your stuff. Move it out. I just want to say I think we're kind. I think we can be loving, but I think there's such a thing as being taken advantage of, and then change your will. We'll talk about that in another aspect. But if your son or daughter broke free and has a relationship with their in-laws and you're able to get in touch with them, you can take and drop their stuff up at their in-laws' house and they'll take care of it. So that's all there is to it. You get rid of the stuff, create a space you love out of their previous bedroom, make a space that you like. And if you and your spouse are still living together and you finally want your own bedroom, get your own bedroom. Create a space of what you want to do. Set up a little studio where you can sit and have tea or crochet, do arts and crafts. Someone clean the room. You or your spouse or partner can clean the room for their own and make your own wonderful space where when you walk in, you can exhale and just enjoy. So that's all there is to it. I hope you have a great day and we'll talk with you soon. Bye-bye.